Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. If you are of the defensive persuasion, this game is right in your wheelhouse. Linebackers and safeties want to come downhill, get involved in the running game, and stick their faces in the fan. I'm glad I'm safe behind the studio desk. Thanks for joining us here on the NCAA College Football pregame show. Now let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for all the action. We'll see you at the half.
Carolina, where the air is full of football frenzy. And now it's time for the coin toss. And it's brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coca-Cola taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Duke is lined up for the opening kickoff. So here we go. From the 5-yard line. Tackle made at the 30-yard line. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. Get him in the backfield. Nothing there on the keeper.
That's the senior safety that made that tackle. Great job of providing run support from the secondary.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. Got some open field. He's still going. Inside the 30, to the 10. Touchdown, big play. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Let's get an update now. Here's Reese Davis. Reese.
We take you to Storrs, and for UConn, in the waning moments, time a major enemy. They score to take the lead. UConn wins it 13-10. Meanwhile, the Cardinals came into the game ranked 3rd, but all week long they said they deserved to be the #1 team in the land. This game was so tight, every play seemed to be of the utmost importance. Stanford finishes it off 24-17.
That's good stuff, Reese. Thank you. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He's to the 20. Gets to about the 27-yard line. Duke's coaching staff, the fans, I think everybody's been waiting to see this kid play, and here he is.
He's a star quarterback. He seems to bring everything to the table. The crowd, I think, senses he's ready to have a big day. And when your star quarterback feels good at playing at home and he gets off to a good start, some big things can happen for this offense.
Quick pass. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. That play was going nowhere.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the defense here, recognizing pass and swarming to the receiver.
One's incomplete. from their own 29-yard line. Third down. Witherspoon was the intended target on the play, and that'll make it fourth down.
On third down, the defense was expecting the pass, and they defended the play very well in the secondary.
Newby is back deep to return. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. So their last drive resulted in 6 points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely well on their last drive, and until this defense figures out how to stop it, I think they'll have no problem moving the ball down the field.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That brings him second and 5.
From their own 49-yard line. Second down. Georgia Tech is up 7. He's tackled at the 47.
This defensive lineman's got the kind of size and strength where he can disrupt the play all by himself.
Going to try and scramble. Tackle around the 48-yard line. Well, they tried to keep it on the ground for the first down.
You know, Brad, here the defense just steps up and makes a play, stopping them and bringing up fourth down.
Pearson is the punter. He fields the punt at the 13. Brought down at the 26. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Throws complete. He's got room to work. He's taken down at the 34. He's taken down around the 36-yard line. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line.
You know, on these shorter distances to pick up the first down, it's basically the offensive line matching up against the defensive line. And on that particular conversion, the offensive line did a nice job of getting just enough of a push to give the back enough room for the first down.
Looks like he's going to run. He's brought down in the open field. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
They make the stop at the 40-yard line.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it second and 7.
Blue 14! Blue 14! Motion!
Crosses left, intercepted. And there isn't anyone who's going to catch this cornerback. Not a good decision there. Why'd he even throw that pass?
Well, this is a good job by the corner of sitting back and reading the quarterback's eyes. Good job of disguising coverage as well.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Georgia Tech is up a score. And he adds the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. The Yellow Jackets really came prepared to play defense today, and the plan is working.
Well, so far in this game, you've got to tip your cap to the defensive coordinator. He has clearly done a very good job of getting his team ready to play, and they have done a nice job of slowing down this very explosive offense.
You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
He's got a lot of time to forget about that last pick. He's just got to stick to the game plan.
Draw play, brought down at about the 39-yard line. Fires out to his wideout. He's pushed out of bounds right around the 42-yard line. So he finds his receiver for a short gain and a first down.
Good look there from the quarterback, dumping it off and coming away with a new set of downs.
Got a man. He can't complete the play.
Moses, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 42-yard line. Second down. And they get the sack.
I think this defensive end is doing a great job of getting after the quarterback, not only with the sack in this case, but it seems like the entire game he's done a good job of creating pressure, making this quarterback feel him, and almost giving him happy feet back there where he doesn't seem to be in rhythm and almost seems to be throwing the football, feeling the pressure and almost creating the nerves on the quarterback.
And that'll bring an end to the first quarter of action. Georgia Tech's in front by 14. And we welcome you back to the action here. Just about set to start the second quarter. Short over the middle. And he's tackled at the 37.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That brings up 4th and 15.
Brown awaits the snap. He's out to the 30. He's to the 40. Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime. He makes it to the 42-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 42. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
Gain of 4 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
It's on the ground, and the offense will recover. And down he goes around the 42-yard line. Punt upcoming, and they're going to come after this one. Tackle at the 35.
Brad, as good as this defense has looked, I'm not necessarily surprised by this shutout. I mean, you and I were there on Wednesday watching this team practice, and when this first-team defense goes against their own first-team offense in a practice, sometimes it's actually better than the game itself. So they've prepared themselves very well to have this kind of game.
Steps up into the pocket, and they've got it. How about the effort of the defense right there?
You know, when this defense gets into a one-on-one situation with an offensive tackle, he usually wins. To effectively keep this guy bottled up, you've got to double-team him every single passing play.
Defense looking for another sack in this second down and long situation. Flushed out, and he's going to get sacked.
Loss of 6 yards on the play. Third down.
So the sack makes this third and very long. Halfback's got it on the quick throw. They'll bring him down at the 21.
Loss of 2 on the play. That makes it 4th and long.
They've got 10 guys up. They're coming after the kick. He's tackled at the 44. The Yellow Jackets are just cruising through this first half, Herbie. Really a comfortable lead here.
Yep, but still a lot of football left to be played. They got to remember that it's a 4-quarter game, and even though that first half went pretty well, things can change in a hurry.
Both squads are digging in now. Let's see what happens on this next drive.
In your face.
He scrambled. Tackle made at around the 48-yard line. About 8 yards there on the scramble. Georgia Tech's going to use their first time out of the half here. It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks.
I got you, 88. I got you.
And he's immediately tackled.
First down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Tries to get out of trouble, but he can't shake the defense.
That was a loss of 3 yards. That brings up 2nd and 13.
So it's second down and 13 yards to go following that quarterback sack. He's scrambling. And they get to him again.
This offense is running plays that are taking way too long to develop, giving the defense plenty of time to get after the quarterback. Boy, they're putting a lot of pressure on him.
Got him again.
The smart quarterbacks and offensive linemen have a really unique relationship. A quarterback should take care of his offensive lineman. But after that play and that hit, really got to be wondering what kind of relationship this quarterback and his offensive lineman have after that.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long. Benner will be the return man. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. Sherman's coaching staff, I think, Kirk, at halftime, they've got to pull this kid over in the corner and let some of the coaches take care of the rest of the group and sit him down and say, what is going on?
Well, I think he's that important to this offense. They know for them to be able to come back and win this game in the second half, the only chance they have is to be able to get their quarterback, kind of their go-to guy, make sure he has the right mindset and make sure he still has the confidence to be able to lead this team in the second half to be able to win this game. Because if he's not right, they have no shot of winning the game.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20. So at the end of the half, the Yellow Jackets lead 14-0.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half. If I had to guess, both quarterbacks sitting in the locker room right now, probably a little bit jumpy. Both these
Wait, what was that?
Exactly. Both these guys have been hit and hit often in this game. How does being sacked as many times as these guys have affect their play in the second half?
Well, defensive coaches always told me throughout my career that those early hits take a toll late on the quarterbacks. And, you know, it's so easy to be sitting in the pocket in 1 read, 2 read, 3 reads, and you see quarterbacks buy time. When they start getting hit after their second read and right when they're getting to their third read, then they know in the back of their mind when they're stepping in that pocket, oh, it might be coming again. So it makes the great quarterbacks, you know, even gives them happy feet, makes them step up in the pocket and feel pressure that's not always there. So if you get to him, he feels that pressure, but it also puts a little bit of doubt in his head later on about that offensive protection.
David and I will be keeping an eye on your game and everything else going on in the country here in our palatial and comfortable surroundings in the studio. The best seat in the house belongs to Brad Nessler in Kirk Street.
Welcome back, everybody. Second half action about to begin. Fielded at the 4. Tackle made at the 30. The Yellow Jackets continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Here's the throw. I don't think he got anything on that.
That makes it second and 10.
That's a great tackle at the 38-yard line. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
He makes his way to about the 48. Left, picked off.
I just don't think he saw the defender, and he threw the ball right at him. That's what happens when you focus on one guy. You get tunnel vision.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 49. He's tackled right around the 40.
Gain of 9 yards. That brings up second and 1.
Pitches it. He's got the corner. Gains his way to the 19-yard line.
First down.
from the 19-yard line. First down.
Out, watch the out. New Mike 52, Mike 52. Set, Luke 14, Luke 14. Hey.
Tackled at the 20-yard line.
Loss of 1 on the play. That will bring up second and 11.
Second down and 11. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Choose the mic. Set, Oklahoma.
He's taken down at the 11.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Where's 52? Mike 52. 52 to Mike.
He laterals the ball. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 1, looking to punch this one in. They put everyone up on the line. Touchdown, Tech.